Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Bob Marley. Welcome to another enlightening episode where we embark on an exploration of Stoic philosophy and its relevance to one of the most fundamental aspects of human experience, relationships. In today's discussion, we confront a question that may seem paradoxical at first glance. Do Stoics have girlfriends? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy dating back to the Hellenistic period, has often been associated with qualities such as resilience, self-discipline, and a steadfast commitment to virtue. Yet, amidst these Stoic virtues lies a profound understanding of human nature and the complexities of interpersonal relationships. As we navigate the intricacies of love, companionship, and emotional connection, we'll uncover how Stoic principles provide invaluable guidance for fostering healthy and fulfilling relationships. Join us on this captivating journey as we unravel the mysteries of the heart through the lens of Stoic wisdom, challenging preconceived notions and embracing a deeper understanding of what it truly means to love and be loved. Chapter 1: Understanding Stoic Virtue in Relationships. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of virtue, the cultivation of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as guiding principles for Stoics in all aspects of life, including relationships. In the realm of love and companionship, Stoic virtue manifests in various ways. Wisdom encourages us to approach relationships with clarity of thought and discernment, recognizing the difference between genuine affection and fleeting infatuation. It prompts us to seek partners who share our values and contribute positively to our growth and well-being. Courage empowers us to navigate the uncertainties and vulnerabilities inherent in relationships with resilience and integrity. It encourages us to confront challenges head-on, to express our needs and boundaries openly, and to weather the inevitable storms of love with grace and dignity. Justice reminds us to treat our partners with fairness and respect, honoring their autonomy and individuality while upholding our own. It calls us to cultivate empathy and compassion, to listen attentively to their perspectives, and to strive for mutual understanding and harmony in our interactions. Temperance guides us in maintaining balance and moderation in our relationships, guarding against excessive attachment or possessiveness. It encourages us to savor the joys of love without becoming dependent on external validation or clinging to unrealistic expectations. By embodying these Stoic virtues in our relationships, we not only nurture deeper connections with our partners, but also cultivate greater fulfillment and contentment within ourselves. As we continue our exploration, let us delve deeper into the practical applications of Stoic wisdom in fostering healthy and harmonious relationships. Chapter 2: Cultivating Resilience in the Face of Adversity. Relationships are not immune to challenges and hardships. They often serve as testing grounds for our resilience and emotional fortitude. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy equips us with the tools to navigate the inevitable trials and tribulations of love with grace and resilience. Central to Stoic teachings is the concept of the dichotomy of control, the distinction between things within our power and those beyond it. Applying this principle to relationships, Stoics recognize that while we cannot control the actions or emotions of our partners, we can control our own responses and attitudes towards them. This recognition empowers us to approach relationship challenges with equanimity and perspective, reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning rather than sources of despair or frustration. Instead of dwelling on external circumstances beyond our control, we focus our energy on cultivating inner resilience and strength. Stoic practices such as negative visualization and premeditatio malorum, the contemplation of adversity, also play a crucial role in preparing us for the inevitable trials of love. By mentally rehearsing potential challenges and setbacks, we inoculate ourselves against the shock and disappointment they may bring, allowing us to respond with greater composure and clarity when they arise. Furthermore, Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace the transient nature of all things, including relationships. By acknowledging the impermanence of love and attachment, we free ourselves from the grip of fear and attachment, allowing us to cherish each moment with gratitude and acceptance, knowing that nothing lasts forever. In essence, cultivating resilience in relationships involves embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and temperance, and applying them to the challenges and uncertainties of love. By cultivating a mindset of acceptance and equanimity, we can navigate the highs and lows of relationships with grace and resilience, emerging stronger and wiser in the process. Chapter 3: Embracing Virtuous Communication. Communication serves as the lifeblood of relationships, shaping the quality of our connections and the depth of our understanding. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy guides us in cultivating virtuous communication practices that foster empathy, clarity, and mutual respect in our relationships. At the heart of Stoic communication lies the virtue of wisdom, the ability to discern truth from falsehood, to speak with sincerity and integrity, and to listen with an open mind and heart. Wisdom prompts us to communicate honestly and authentically, expressing our thoughts and feelings with clarity and conviction while remaining receptive to the perspectives of others. Courage also plays a vital role in virtuous communication, empowering us to speak our truth with confidence and conviction, even in the face of disagreement or conflict. It encourages us to voice our needs and boundaries assertively, advocating for ourselves and our values while remaining open to constructive feedback and differing viewpoints. Moreover, justice guides us in communicating with fairness and empathy, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of our partners and honoring their perspectives and feelings. It prompts us to listen attentively, to validate their experiences, and to seek mutual understanding and resolution in our interactions. Temperance reminds us to communicate with moderation and restraint, guarding against impulsivity or reactivity that may escalate tensions or exacerbate conflicts. It encourages us to pause and reflect before responding, to choose our words thoughtfully, and to prioritize harmony and understanding in our communication. By embodying these Stoic virtues in our communication practices, we create an environment of trust, respect, and mutual support in our relationships. We foster deeper connections with our partners, cultivate empathy and understanding, and navigate conflicts and challenges with grace and integrity. In essence, embracing virtuous communication in relationships involves embodying the principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in our interactions with our partners. By cultivating mindfulness and intentionality in our communication practices, we can foster greater intimacy, understanding, and harmony in our relationships, enriching our lives and deepening our connections in the process. Chapter 4: Navigating Conflict with Stoic Wisdom. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, presenting both challenges and opportunities for growth and transformation. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy offers invaluable insights and practical strategies for navigating conflict with wisdom, compassion, and resilience. At the heart of Stoic conflict resolution lies the principle of rationality, the belief that reason and logic should guide our responses to conflict rather than emotions or impulses. Stoics recognize that conflict often arises from misunderstandings or differing perspectives and advocate for approaching disagreements with a calm and rational mind. One of the key Stoic practices for navigating conflict is the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. This principle teaches us to embrace whatever challenges or adversities come our way as opportunities for growth and learning. By reframing conflict as a natural and inevitable part of life's journey, we can approach it with a sense of acceptance and equanimity, knowing that it is through overcoming obstacles that we develop strength and resilience. Stoic philosophy also emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in conflict resolution. By putting ourselves in the shoes of our partners and striving to see things from their perspective, we can cultivate compassion and empathy, fostering mutual respect and understanding even in the midst of disagreement. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what is within our control in conflict situations, namely, our own attitudes, behaviors, and responses. By relinquishing our attachment to outcomes and focusing on our own actions, we can navigate conflict with integrity and grace, regardless of the actions or attitudes of others. Finally, Stoic conflict resolution involves practicing forgiveness and letting go of resentment. Stoics recognize that holding on to anger or grudges only perpetuates suffering and impedes our own growth and well-being. By releasing our attachment to past grievances and embracing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the burdens of resentment and open ourselves to the possibility of reconciliation and healing. In essence, navigating conflict with Stoic wisdom involves approaching disagreements with rationality, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, cultivating empathy and understanding, focusing on what is within our control, and practicing forgiveness and letting go. By embodying these principles in our approach to conflict resolution, we can foster greater harmony, resilience, and mutual respect in our relationships, enriching our lives and deepening our connections with others in the process. Chapter 5: Cultivating Gratitude and Appreciation in Relationships. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to overlook the small moments of joy and connection that enrich our relationships. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy encourages us to cultivate gratitude and appreciation for the people we love and the experiences we share with them. Stoicism teaches us to embrace a mindset of gratitude, a recognition of the abundance and blessings that surround us in every moment. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is present, from scarcity to abundance, and from dissatisfaction to contentment. In the context of relationships, gratitude invites us to acknowledge and appreciate the unique qualities and contributions of our partners. It prompts us to express our appreciation openly and sincerely, to cherish the moments of connection and intimacy we share, and to savor the depth of love and companionship that enriches our lives. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude not only for the pleasant moments in our relationships, but also for the challenges and difficulties we encounter along the way. By embracing the lessons and growth opportunities that arise from adversity, we deepen our appreciation for the resilience and strength that our relationships nurture within us. Practicing gratitude in relationships also involves the art of mindful presence, being fully present and engaged with our partners in the moments we share together. By slowing down and savoring the simple pleasures of companionship, we deepen our connection with our partners and cultivate a sense of intimacy and closeness that transcends the busyness of daily life. Furthermore, Stoic philosophy encourages us to extend gratitude beyond our immediate relationships to encompass the broader network of support and interconnectedness that sustains us. By recognizing the contributions of family, friends, and community, we cultivate a sense of belonging and interconnectedness that enriches our lives and deepens our sense of gratitude. In essence, cultivating gratitude and appreciation in relationships involves embracing a mindset of abundance, expressing gratitude openly and sincerely, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, practicing mindful presence, and extending gratitude beyond our immediate relationships. By embodying these principles in our interactions with our partners and loved ones, we foster deeper connections, strengthen bonds of love and friendship, and cultivate a sense of fulfillment and contentment that enriches our lives immeasurably. Chapter 6: Nurturing Independence and Interdependence. In the intricate dance of relationships, there exists a delicate balance between independence and interdependence, a balance that Stoic philosophy encourages us to navigate with wisdom and intentionality. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic principles guide us in cultivating a healthy sense of autonomy while also fostering deep connections with our partners. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies not in the absence of constraints, but in our ability to choose our response to them. This principle of autonomy reminds us that we are ultimately responsible for our own thoughts, actions, and well-being, regardless of the dynamics of our relationships. By cultivating a strong sense of self-reliance and self-responsibility, we empower ourselves to navigate relationships from a place of inner strength and integrity. At the same time, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of interconnectedness and community, the recognition that we are all part of a larger whole and that our well-being is intricately tied to the well-being of others. This principle of interdependence encourages us to cultivate deep connections with our partners based on mutual respect, trust, and collaboration. It prompts us to support and uplift one another in our individual pursuits while also fostering a sense of shared purpose and unity. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace the concept of intricacies, the idea of extending our natural affections beyond ourselves to encompass the welfare of others. This principle reminds us that our happiness and fulfillment are intimately linked to the happiness and fulfillment of those around us, and that true flourishing arises from a sense of interconnectedness and belonging. In navigating the balance between independence and interdependence in relationships, Stoicism offers practical strategies for cultivating autonomy while also fostering deep connections with our partners. These strategies include setting boundaries and priorities, practicing open and honest communication, fostering mutual respect and trust, and embracing vulnerability and empathy. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a harmonious balance between independence and interdependence, fostering deep connections based on mutual respect, trust, and collaboration. In doing so, we cultivate relationships that support our individual growth and well-being while also enriching our lives immeasurably with love, companionship, and shared purpose. Chapter 7: Embracing Impermanence and Change. In the tapestry of life, change is the only constant, a truth that Stoic philosophy acknowledges and embraces with wisdom and equanimity. In this chapter, we explore how Stoicism guides us in navigating the ever-changing currents of relationships with grace and resilience, even in the face of impermanence. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the transience of all things, to recognize that life is inherently fleeting and that attachments to people, possessions, and circumstances are ultimately temporary. This principle of impermanence encourages us to cultivate a mindset of detachment, releasing our grasp on the illusion of permanence and embracing the flow of life with open hearts and minds. In the context of relationships, embracing impermanence involves acknowledging the inevitability of change and transition. It prompts us to approach our connections with others with a sense of appreciation and gratitude for the moments we share together, knowing that they are precious and fleeting. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages us to cultivate resilience in the face of loss and separation, to recognize that partings are a natural part of the human experience and that they offer opportunities for growth and transformation. This principle of resilience empowers us to navigate the inevitable endings and transitions in our relationships with courage and grace, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide us on our path. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to find beauty and meaning in the midst of impermanence, to embrace the fleeting nature of life as a source of inspiration and wonder. This principle of embracing impermanence invites us to savor each moment with mindfulness and presence, knowing that it is through embracing the ebb and flow of life that we discover the true richness and depth of our human experience. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance in the face of impermanence, fostering deeper connections based on gratitude, resilience, and an appreciation for the beauty of the present moment. In doing so, we navigate the ever-changing currents of life with grace and integrity, finding solace in the knowledge that true happiness lies not in clinging to the past or the future, but in embracing the here and now with open hearts and minds. Chapter 8: Balancing Duty and Desire in Relationships. Within the realm of relationships, Stoic philosophy offers invaluable insights into the delicate balance between duty and desire, a balance that lies at the heart of ethical decision-making and moral integrity. In this chapter, we explore how Stoicism guides us in navigating the complexities of duty and desire in our interactions with our partners. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with virtue and moral principles, regardless of our personal desires or preferences. This principle of duty reminds us that our actions should be guided by a commitment to righteousness and integrity, even when they conflict with our immediate wants or impulses. In the context of relationships, Balancing duty and desire involves making decisions that prioritize the well-being of our partners and the integrity of the relationship over our own self-interests. It prompts us to act with honesty, loyalty, and fidelity, honoring our commitments and responsibilities even when they require sacrifice or self-discipline. At the same time, Stoicism recognizes the importance of acknowledging and understanding our desires and preferences in relationships. This principle of desire encourages us to cultivate self-awareness and introspection, examining the motives behind our actions and choices and striving to align them with our values and principles. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach our desires with moderation and temperance, guarding against excessive attachment or indulgence that may lead to harm or imbalance in our relationships. This principle of temperance prompts us to cultivate self-control and restraint, choosing wisely when to indulge our desires and when to exercise discipline and self-discipline. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a harmonious balance between duty and desire, fostering relationships built on mutual respect, integrity, and understanding. In doing so, we cultivate a sense of moral clarity and purpose, enriching our lives and deepening our connections with our partners in the process. Chapter 9: Fostering Mutual Growth and Development. In the journey of life, growth is not a solo endeavor, but a collaborative dance, a dance of mutual support and encouragement that enriches both individuals and their relationships. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy guides us in fostering mutual growth and development within our partnerships. Stoicism teaches us that the pursuit of virtue and excellence is a lifelong journey, one that is best undertaken in the company of others who share our values and aspirations. This principle of mutual growth encourages us to cultivate relationships that serve as catalysts for personal and spiritual development, where both partners inspire and challenge each other to become the best versions of themselves. At the heart of fostering mutual growth lies the principle of synergy, the recognition that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. This principle prompts us to approach our relationships with humility and openness, recognizing that we have much to learn from one another and that our individual strengths and weaknesses complement and enhance each other's. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace the concept of intricacies, the idea of extending our natural affections beyond ourselves to encompass the welfare of others. This principle reminds us that our happiness and fulfillment are intimately linked to the happiness and fulfillment of our partners, and that true flourishing arises from a sense of shared purpose and unity. In practical terms, fostering mutual growth and development involves creating a supportive and nurturing environment in which both partners feel valued, respected, and encouraged to pursue their dreams and aspirations. It requires active listening, empathy, and understanding, as well as a willingness to challenge and be challenged in the pursuit of growth and self-improvement. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a dynamic and enriching partnership that fosters mutual growth and development. In doing so, we not only deepen our connection with our partners, but also create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond the boundaries of our relationship, enriching the lives of all those we encounter on our journey. Chapter 10: Cultivating Compassion and Empathy. In the intricate tapestry of relationships, compassion and empathy serve as the threads that weave together the fabric of connection and understanding. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy guides us in cultivating these essential qualities, fostering deeper bonds of love and compassion with our partners. Stoicism teaches us to view others with compassion and empathy, to recognize the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, and to strive to understand their experiences and perspectives. This principle of compassion prompts us to approach our relationships with kindness, generosity, and a genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others. At the heart of cultivating compassion lies the practice of philanthropia, the love of humanity. This principle encourages us to extend our compassion beyond the confines of our immediate relationships to encompass all beings, recognizing our interconnectedness and shared humanity with the world around us. Moreover, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of empathy, the ability to put ourselves in the shoes of others and to see the world through their eyes. This principle of empathy prompts us to listen attentively to our partners, to validate their experiences and feelings, and to strive for mutual understanding and connection in our interactions. In practical terms, cultivating compassion and empathy in relationships involves actively seeking to understand our partner's perspectives and experiences, even when they differ from our own. It requires us to approach conflicts and disagreements with empathy and patience, striving to find common ground and solutions that honor the needs and feelings of both partners. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate self-compassion, the ability to extend the same kindness and understanding to ourselves that we offer to others. By practicing self-compassion, we create a reservoir of love and acceptance within ourselves that allows us to show up fully in our relationships with authenticity and vulnerability. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a nurturing and compassionate environment in which both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. In doing so, we foster deeper bonds of love and understanding, enriching our lives and the lives of those we hold dear with the transformative power of compassion and empathy. Chapter 11: Embracing Vulnerability and Authenticity. In the realm of relationships, vulnerability and authenticity serve as the cornerstone of deep connection and intimacy. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace vulnerability and authenticity as pathways to genuine connection and fulfillment in our partnerships. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies not in stoicism or emotional detachment, but in the courage to be vulnerable and authentic, to show up fully as our true selves, flaws and all, and to share our deepest thoughts, feelings, and fears with our partners. This principle of vulnerability prompts us to let go of the armor of self-protection and to open our hearts to the possibility of connection and intimacy. At the heart of embracing vulnerability lies the practice of apatheia, not to be confused with apathy, but rather as a state of inner calm and equanimity that arises from accepting and embracing our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This principle encourages us to cultivate emotional resilience and self-awareness, allowing us to navigate the highs and lows of relationships with grace and authenticity. Moreover, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of authenticity, the commitment to living in alignment with our values, beliefs, and true selves. This principle of authenticity prompts us to cultivate self-awareness and introspection, examining our motives and intentions in our interactions with others, and striving to express ourselves honestly and transparently in our relationships. In practical terms, embracing vulnerability and authenticity in relationships involves cultivating trust and intimacy with our partners by sharing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences openly and honestly. It requires us to let go of the fear of judgment or rejection and to embrace the inherent messiness and imperfection of human connection. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to approach vulnerability with a sense of courage and resilience, recognizing that it is through embracing our vulnerabilities that we cultivate deeper connections and a greater sense of belonging and fulfillment in our relationships. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a space of trust, intimacy, and authenticity in which both partners feel seen, heard, and valued for who they truly are. In doing so, we foster deeper bonds of love and connection, enriching our lives and the lives of those we hold dear with the transformative power of vulnerability and authenticity. Chapter 12: Practicing Gracious Acceptance. In the intricate dance of relationships, there are moments when we must confront the reality that things may not always unfold as we expect or desire. In this chapter, we delve into how Stoic philosophy guides us in practicing gracious acceptance, embracing life's inevitable twists and turns with equanimity and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a mindset of acceptance, a recognition that we cannot control external events or the actions of others, but we can control our responses and attitudes towards them. This principle of acceptance prompts us to surrender our attachment to outcomes and to embrace the present moment with open hearts and minds, regardless of its challenges or uncertainties. At the heart of practicing gracious acceptance lies the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. This principle encourages us to embrace whatever life brings our way as an opportunity for growth and learning, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide us on our path. It prompts us to view setbacks and disappointments not as obstacles to be overcome, but as invitations to deepen our resilience and wisdom. Moreover, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of cultivating gratitude and contentment in the face of adversity. This principle of gratitude prompts us to find beauty and meaning in the midst of life's challenges, recognizing that even in the darkest of times, there are always reasons to be thankful. In practical terms, practicing gracious acceptance in relationships involves letting go of the need for control or certainty and embracing the uncertainty and impermanence of life with humility and grace. It requires us to release our attachment to specific outcomes or expectations and to trust in the unfolding of life's journey, knowing that whatever happens, we have the strength and resilience to navigate it with integrity and courage. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to approach acceptance with a sense of humility and surrender, recognizing that there is wisdom and beauty to be found in embracing life's uncertainties with open hearts and minds. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a space of peace, acceptance, and resilience in which both partners feel supported and valued, regardless of the challenges or uncertainties they may face. In doing so, we cultivate deeper bonds of love and connection, enriching our lives and the lives of those we hold dear with the transformative power of gracious acceptance. Chapter 13: Cultivating Trust and Integrity. Trust is the foundation upon which healthy relationships are built, and integrity serves as the bedrock upon which trust is established. In this chapter, we explore how Stoic philosophy guides us in cultivating trust and integrity in our relationships, fostering deeper connections based on honesty, authenticity, and mutual respect. Stoicism teaches us to live in accordance with virtue and moral principles, regardless of external circumstances or pressures. This principle of integrity prompts us to act with honesty, sincerity, and transparency in all our interactions, honoring our commitments and upholding our values even when it may be difficult or inconvenient to do so. At the heart of cultivating trust lies the concept of reliability, the belief that our words and actions align with our intentions and that we can depend on others to act with integrity and consistency. This principle of reliability prompts us to cultivate a reputation for trustworthiness and dependability, earning the confidence and respect of our partners through our actions and behavior. Moreover, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of authenticity in building trust in relationships. This principle of authenticity encourages us to show up fully as our true selves, without pretense or deception, allowing our partners to see and know us for who we truly are. In practical terms, cultivating trust and integrity in relationships involves communicating openly and honestly with our partners, sharing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with transparency and vulnerability. It requires us to honor our commitments and promises, demonstrating our reliability and dependability through our actions and behavior. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to approach trust with a sense of humility and empathy, recognizing that trust is earned over time through consistent and respectful behavior. It prompts us to listen attentively to our partners, to validate their feelings and experiences, and to strive for mutual understanding and connection in our interactions. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a space of trust, integrity, and authenticity in which both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. In doing so, we foster deeper bonds of love and connection, enriching our lives and the lives of those we hold dear with the transformative power of trust and integrity. Chapter 14: Navigating Boundaries and Respect. Boundaries serve as the invisible lines that define where we end and others begin, shaping the dynamics of our relationships and safeguarding our emotional and physical well-being. In this chapter, we delve into how Stoic philosophy provides guidance on navigating boundaries with respect and integrity, fostering healthy and harmonious connections with our partners. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate self-respect and self-worth, to recognize our inherent value as individuals, and to honor our needs, desires, and boundaries with dignity and integrity. This principle of self-respect prompts us to set clear and firm boundaries in our relationships, asserting our autonomy and asserting our right to be treated with respect and consideration. At the heart of navigating boundaries lies the concept of reciprocity, the belief that boundaries are a two-way street and that we must respect the boundaries of others as we expect them to respect ours. This principle of reciprocity prompts us to listen attentively to our partner's needs and preferences, to validate their boundaries, and to strive for mutual understanding and compromise in our interactions. Moreover, Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of communication in navigating boundaries effectively. This principle encourages us to communicate openly and honestly with our partners about our boundaries, expressing our needs and preferences with clarity and assertiveness, while also respecting their boundaries and preferences in return. In practical terms, navigating boundaries and respect in relationships involves establishing clear and consistent communication channels with our partners, discussing our boundaries openly and honestly, and negotiating mutually acceptable agreements that honor the needs and preferences of both partners. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to approach boundaries with a sense of empathy and compassion, recognizing that everyone has different comfort levels and boundaries based on their past experiences and traumas. It prompts us to approach discussions about boundaries with sensitivity and understanding, striving to create a safe and supportive environment in which both partners feel valued and respected. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a space of trust, respect, and mutual understanding in which both partners feel empowered to express their needs and boundaries with honesty and integrity. In doing so, we foster deeper bonds of love and connection, enriching our lives and the lives of those we hold dear with the transformative power of healthy boundaries and mutual respect. Chapter 15: Embracing the Journey Together. In the final chapter of our exploration into Stoic philosophy and relationships, we reflect on the profound wisdom that Stoicism offers for navigating the journey of life alongside our partners. Stoicism teaches us not only to embrace the present moment with gratitude and acceptance, but also to approach the future with courage, resilience, and a sense of shared purpose. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the recognition that life is a journey filled with joys and sorrows, triumphs and challenges, but ultimately a journey that we undertake together with our loved ones. This principle prompts us to cherish each moment with our partners, knowing that it is through sharing our lives with them that we find meaning and fulfillment. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to approach the future with a sense of courage and resilience, knowing that we have the strength and wisdom to navigate whatever challenges may come our way. This principle of resilience prompts us to embrace uncertainty and change with equanimity and grace, trusting in our ability to adapt and grow together as we face life's inevitable twists and turns. In practical terms, embracing the journey together involves cultivating a spirit of collaboration and partnership with our loved ones, supporting each other through the highs and lows of life, and celebrating our triumphs and accomplishments together. It requires us to communicate openly and honestly with our partners, to listen attentively to their hopes and dreams, and to work together towards shared goals and aspirations. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to approach the journey of life with a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the gift of companionship and love. This principle prompts us to express our love and appreciation for our partners openly and sincerely, to cherish the moments we share together, and to savor the richness and depth of our connection with them. By embodying these Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment, a life in which we journey together with our partners, supporting each other through their ups and downs, and finding solace and strength in the bonds of love and companionship that unite us. In doing so, we honor the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and enrich our lives immeasurably with the transformative power of love and connection. As we come to the end of our exploration into Stoic philosophy and its profound implications for relationships, let us pause to reflect on the journey we have undertaken together. Through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we have discovered invaluable insights and practical strategies for nurturing deeper connections, fostering mutual growth, and cultivating resilience and compassion in our relationships. We have learned to embrace the present moment with gratitude and acceptance, to navigate conflict with wisdom and grace, and to approach the future with courage and resilience, knowing that we do not journey alone, but alongside our partners, our companions on the path of life. As we carry forth the lessons and principles of Stoicism into our relationships and our lives, may we continue to deepen our connections with our loved ones, to cherish each moment with gratitude and appreciation, and to embrace the journey of life with courage, resilience, and a sense of shared purpose. And so, with hearts full of gratitude and hope, let us embark on the next chapter of our journey, knowing that we are guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and the transformative power of love and connection.